He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the and creating the explosive play.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
To the air, it's Ewers. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Texas! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast.
Open runway ahead. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun. They're trying to get to it. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They've got it at the 25, just needing a yard on 2nd down. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Feels like they're just inches away from their own end zone, and it's 3rd and long. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Trying to make magic with his feet. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He lobs one high down the left side. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Golden. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Here comes the 2-point try. From the gun, looking for a man. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Texas.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Off the play fake on first down. Dances away to buy time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Now adjusting. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
South Carolina. Number 3, hauls it in the end zone.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6.
Texas.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over the middle. It's held. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long.
And he's running in the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, at his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Bringing it back. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got...
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Bennett. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Still looking on the move. It's caught. The two-pointer is good, and now we have a one-possession game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
South Carolina, 26.
Coming out with it, it's Bolden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Number 22. With the defensive score.
Here comes the two-point try. Looking to throw. Working that left side now. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Texas.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you.
Running toward the tape. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can... Receiver, you can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Crosses midfield. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
South Carolina, 30. Texas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 45, and what good field position after that return. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas, 35. South Carolina, 30.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Sellers. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, It's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. As the offense gets ready to run out the clock, take the play clock all the way down to a fraction of a second. Do not give the defense a single millisecond. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He wants to pass it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Blue. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! Reeled it in and just made the house call. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. He's taking the deep shot. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. And a nice job by the defender just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
Complete to the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
South Carolina, 37. Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bolden. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll go right back to him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. A low line drive and short kick. On the return, it's McDowell. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Okay, 1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
South Carolina.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. He's looking to pass. Buys a little time. It's incomplete. They can't stretch out the lead as the 2-point conversion attempt fails, but they'll still try to hang on for the final seconds. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Here comes the Texas offense. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. 1 win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense.